Hey guys, how's it going, everybody? It's Dan here, and yeah, I don't even want to bring this up. I don't even want to bring this shit up because it just gives publicity to bad actors in the space. But I kind of have to put my 2 cents on it. Okay, so I wake up, right, and I go to see um a channel, a technical analysis channel called Crown's Crypto Cave. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with it. Um, and I see through the chat, and everybody's saying that Craig Wright is a Toshi. So I had to post a question of why the fuck are we gonna bring up this clown again? Right? He's a fraud. And and then somebody saying that he got granted the Bitcoin white paper for copyright. It's not a patent, okay? It's not a patent of Bitcoin. Um, Patents are like pretty fucking expensive, and they take years to be granted. As to where if I want to get a copyright, I only paid $35 US, and within a month, I have a copyright, and it's automatic. Okay, so the thing is that this fucking clown, um, he registered the Bitcoin white paper. He didn't have to prove anything. Now he thinks that, oh shit, well I'm Satoshi and I can prove it because the U.S. government gave me the copyright. No, stupid. No, you're not Satoshi because you didn't prove anything. Okay, the Bitcoin white paper is public domain, and anything that's public domain, it's available for anyone to go ahead and register for copyright. For anyone. I can register whatever the hell I want if it's in the public domain. And I can go around suing people just like he's trying to do. So, no, he's not Satoshi. He didn't prove anything. The only way you can prove it, the only way he can prove it is to sign a transaction or sign a message from Satoshi's known wallets and known addresses. So, he's not Satoshi. He's a goddamn fraud. Okay, so and the only reason I'm bringing this thing up is because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of fucking people eating this pile of bullshit all the time. Like, it's a heaping, steaming pile of shit, and a lot of people, a lot of noobs, a lot of dumb people are gonna go ahead and say, "Oh, he must be Satoshi because he has the copyright. The U.S. government says so." No, the U.S. government doesn't give a fuck. Okay, the U.S. government just cares about making money. Um, an example that I can give you is that uh, the Three Stooges were a very popular show in the U.S. back in the day. Okay, and now you go to Walmart or you go to CVS or whatever, and um, you see a lot of DVDs from the Three Stooges from a lot of different companies. Why? Why is that? Well, because somebody forgot to register the copyright for them. It expired and somebody forgot to re-register it. And what happens? Somebody else. There's people that are doing this shit for a living, guys. There's people that are, looking through the public domain or, just waiting for um, something uh, from the Rolling Stones or from the Beatles or, some other songs from the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or whatever, what have you, right? They're looking for this kind of shit that's about to expire, right? So you as soon as that shit happens, then you jump on it. Then I think it was like like right around 1970 or 1980, that the U.S. copyright law changed. So you register something for 35 years, right? And then it's still you know it's still good for another 100 years or so. And that changed. So those people that are waiting for the Beatles songs to expire so they can go ahead and register the copyright, they're fucked because it's not gonna happen, right? So that's the same thing with Craig. He registered this shit. He knows this shit because he's a fucking scam. He's a fraud, and he knows this kind of shit. So you have to take that news with a grain of salt, and like the Bitcoin price didn't really do anything because it's bullshit until he proves it. Then by signing a message from one of the known addresses that Satoshi has, then he's got nothing. It's just like I registered a 21 million dot club last year, right? I or a couple years ago I re-registered it last year as well, and well, actually I first bought it in 2016 or something, 2017. I bought it, I made it, I had it done for my YouTube channel. And then once I scrapped that channel, I kind of scrapped the website as well. The domain was, it was still good for another year because I re-registered in at the end of 2017 or something, the beginning of 2018. I re-registered it for about $10. So if anybody wants it, if it's still there, available, then they can go ahead and register it. I don't give a shit. It's the same thing with Craig Wright. He's looking for shit in the public domain. He knows that. I could have registered a Bitcoin white paper. Any one of you could have registered the Bitcoin white paper for $35, but we didn't do it. Why? Because we have moral and ethical reasons, and that's why we didn't register the Bitcoin white paper. So, um, Satoshi didn't do it. Satoshi himself didn't do it. Why? Because he was a gift to the world. He gave Bitcoin to the world. He published a white paper as open source and public domain. He wasn't interested. If Craig Wright, like, you have to think about this shit. Satoshi, the real Satoshi, has millions of fucking bitcoins, right? If Craig Wright were the real Satoshi, which is not, he wouldn't have money problems like he had money problems, a few years ago. Like I think 2016, he had like uh, money problems with like the Australian tax office. He could have just fucking sold some of the millions of fucking Bitcoin he has if he is the real fucking Satoshi, which is not, right? Like, and Craig Wright, that's when Craig Wright did the interview saying that he was gonna fucking sign the. Well, first he denied it, and then he said, "Oh, I'm not Satoshi. No, I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I'm not Satoshi." And once he had the money problems with the Australian tax office, um, he said, "Okay, I'm Satoshi, and I'm gonna prove it live on TV." And he gave a fucking interview, right? And then he said, "I changed my mind. I'm not gonna prove anything, and you're never gonna hear from me again." And what happened? What happened? He fucking did it again. He talked and said that he was Satoshi and he was gonna, millions of. He's gonna run a fucking node with a $20,000 computer and I don't know what the fuck else, because he wanted it to be centralized. Satoshi doesn't want Bitcoin to be centralized. You know, like no, it's just fucking fishy, right? Like you have to think about this shit because, like I said, I don't want to give this motherfucker publicity, but I have to fucking talk about it because there's gonna be a lot of fucking people eating this shit up. So yeah, I mean, what do you know? Now he goes and he registers the Bitcoin white paper for 35 fucking dollars. He probably did it last month because it takes about a month or so until the U.S. Copyright Office sends you your copyright paperwork in the mail. I don't even know if they do it in the mail anymore. I don't know if they do it through email or something, but you have to have some physical proof uh, saying that you own that copyright for that specific material. So no, he's not Satoshi. I could have registered that white paper for $35, just like I could buy a fucking domain name for $10. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, cause I mean, geez. Um, and I mean, I already fucking tweeted about this shit, right? Like, um, I already tweeted about this shit. Um, but what are you gonna do? There's people um that are gonna eat this crap up. So I just have to clarify that, you know, he's not it. He's just a fraud, and we should uh we should never um take everything as it is, because you have to do your own research. You know, whatever the internet says or um whatever's going on, like it's not really true. So yeah. So and another thing that I wanted to bring up, right? That Bcash, um, they added Schnorr signatures, and they have like fucking 32 megabyte blocks, and they couldn't fucking clear a transaction or something for for 100 or 279 blocks. And my buddy Rocky Palumbo pointed this shit out to me because I haven't been paying attention to Bitcoin or Bcash or anything. You know, I just go to work, come back, go to work, come back, go to work, come back. You know, it's I don't even pay attention to this shit anymore. I don't even pay attention to the price of Bitcoin. I really don't care. I mean, I do care, but it's not like I'm fucking looking at it like every 5 fucking minutes. So yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? And another thing I'm gonna point out, right? Like Schnorr, like if Bcash is the real Bitcoin, which is not, and Bitcoin is not the real Bitcoin according to Roger Ver, because you know SegWit is not in the white paper. Well, neither is fucking Schnorr, and Schnorr's not in the white paper, and neither is the emergency difficulty adjustments, and those weird ass fucking checkpoints that they put. Like every couple of blocks, they have to do like a checkpoint, and yeah. Is that in the white paper? Can somebody go ahead and tell me if it's in the white paper? Look at it. I mean, I would love to point that shit out to Roger, but unfortunately, that motherfucker has me blocked, which is funny. I really don't care. So, I mean, I already got a dislike. That's funny. It must be like a you know Faketoshi follower. That's funny. Um, or it could be fucking James Bond. James Bond, it's just like that. You know. Um, if it's James Bond, then make yourself known. But anyway, um, think about it. Think about it. You know, if do your research if you don't believe me. But seriously, like don't take everything you see or read on the internet like it is, because Jesus fucking Christ. Um, if you guys need consulting services and all of that stuff, there's my new website justlearnbitcoin.com, and I have some tipping addresses. Like if you want to tip with Lightning or if you want to tip with native SegWit, um, it's right there. And you don't have to, of course. You don't have to. Uh, but if you want to, I'd appreciate it. And um, anyway, if you, I don't recommend anybody, go ahead and do some trading. I recommend people do their Bitcoin hodling because I don't even do trading. I just chart, right? I don't even. It's not like I go ahead and buy Bitcoin and sell Bitcoin, and um, I've traded. Yes, I've traded, but not very often. Like maybe like a couple times. I haven't really traded this year. Um, I traded last year for like four shitcoins, and I made some more Bitcoin out of it. But I don't recommend anybody goes ahead and does that, or I don't um promote buying any shitcoins. Um, and why am I mentioning this? Because I put my website, like I submitted my website to be displayed on a website called bitcoinonly.com, bitcoin-only.com or something like that, and it got rejected, right? Like it claimed that my website pushed um, splitting shitcoin promoted shitcoins by providing splitting services. Um, yeah, it doesn't promote shitcoins. I have splitting services, but what I recommend people do is dump that shit before that shit goes to zero, and they could get more Bitcoin for the poopy coin. Uh, so it's not like I tell people to actively to go ahead and go buy some shitcoins because they're not good. Um, I if it's like Rocky Palumbo said, right? If I could snap my fingers and make this shit go away and never happened, I would do it. Yeah, the my Bitcoin holdings will be much fucking smaller, right? But I don't give a shit, right? Because Bitcoin will be the only thing. Maybe Litecoin, but you can't. Once Bitcoin was out of the fucking can, right? Like everybody could fucking do their own poopy coin. And I'm not saying that Litecoin's a shitcoin. Litecoin's like somewhat legit, just like Dogecoin. But all the other ones, oh my god, Jesus! All the other ones are like, dude, money grabs. right there. Um, so no, I don't promote buying shit coins. No, I don't promote going, you know, that you go trade your Bitcoin for shit coins or anything. But people are gonna trade. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. It's like when I had my old channel, I said I have Bitcoin because I have it for free. If you had Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin for free. I don't recommend that you buy that shit, but if you do, you know, be careful, right? Don't buy it. If you have Bitcoin, you have it for free. And what do I get? I get an email from a subscriber asking me how many Bitcoin do I need so I can get the percentage, the monthly, the daily or weekly percentage that they give you for free. I think it was like 10, 30%, some shit like that. I don't remember. Uh, because he said that he bought some of it. And what do I specify? What did I specify on the channel on the video? Don't buy it. So people are gonna do what they're gonna do. On my old channel, right? I promoted buying Bitcoin because that's the only thing that fucking works. And um, why I mostly there were people in Mexico because, as you know, I'm Mexican. There are people in Mexico going to the exchange that I used, right? It's like a Coinbase. It started pretty fucking okay, only selling Bitcoin, and then they added fucking Ethereum, and then they went, go ahead adding fucking Litecoin and all these other fucking shit coins and Tether. I don't recommend anybody buy that shit. They added Ripple, they added, just buy Bitcoin, right? That's what I said. Just buy Bitcoin, and people are gonna do what they're gonna do. You tell them one thing, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want, and you can stop them. So if the poopy coins are gonna be coming up, the splits and the forks, I'm gonna fucking take advantage of them because I can't do anything about to stop it, right? Like I can't. Um, I'm gonna take advantage of it to make more Bitcoin. That's the only thing that I tell people. If you have that shitcoin, dump it right away before it goes to zero. Once you dump it, you're gonna get more Bitcoin and you're gonna be very, very happy. As for the trading, I don't recommend the noobs to go trading. Right? I never say if you're a newbie, go ahead and fucking trade. No. Um, if I say if you're a newbie, buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, and be very happy. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna fucking thank me in a year or so. Um, but people, they see other people on YouTube and saying, "Oh, I made 300%, trading this poopy coin for another poopy coin," and people get blinded by fucking money, right? Um, yeah. And one last thing that I want to say, I was watching part of the debate from Seyfedin and Peter Schiff yesterday. Supposedly, moderator was gonna be Tone Vase, and Tone Vase didn't moderate shit. Peter Schiff was fucking interrupting all the fucking time. Like he fucking rambled about fucking gold for like 20 fucking minutes, and as soon as Seyfedin said something, he would interrupt and rebuttal right away. So I don't think Tone Vase is a good moderator. My honest opinion, nothing against Tone, but I don't think he's a good moderator. I think uh, Thomas Hunt would have done a better job. But yeah, I mean, this shit's been going on for this stream's been going on for 24 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it, and I don't know. Do your own research. Subscribe if you haven't, and check out justlearnbitcoin.com if you want to leave a tip with Lightning or with native SegWit. The addresses are right there. And thank you. I am out. See you next Tuesday, Sunday. No, no, Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Unless I have something else important to talk about, then I'll probably do a show or another stream or whatever this week. But until then, I'm out.